Okay, guys, so I'm just going to show you the playlist I have. I know I do this all the time, but I just wanted to show you guys. Basically, I wanted to show you guys the playlists that I have again, and I want to talk about my future plans because some of these playlists that you guys see on here, some of these playlists that I make on here, like I'll show you guys. Let me see. So I have the Toronto versus Edison elevator playlist. I have the Labor Day deals one, and I have all kinds of different ones right here. I'm going to stick to the ones that are up here recently. Okay. Okay, so I'll do these ones right here. All right, so with the Edison versus Toronto elevator deals thing, I'm going to go ahead and pause these videos first. I wanted to explain some things to you guys here. So the first one here, we have the Holiday Inn in Weirton. Now, I think we all remember this elevator right here. Yes, we don't have to worry about this one because I've ridden this thing several different times. Now, we know that this is a really, really rare thing for a Holiday Inn. This whole hotel building, well, wait a minute, wait a second here. The Holiday Inn up in Robinson was renovated too, but they still have the Westinghouse elevators. So you really shouldn't say that it ain't that rare for a Holiday Inn. But I will say this though. What's funny is this hotel is next door to a Schindler 338. And then the hotel next door, which is the one I stayed in last night, the Fairfield Inn, has an Otis. The Otis, Schindler, Otis. But guess what? You may think Schindler maintains the Schindler, but actually it's not Schindler that maintains it, it's Otis that maintains it. Otis has every elevator on the block. Oh yeah, there is something I'd like to tell you guys about this elevator right here. I think I may have said it before, but with the submersible pumps that the Comfort Inn and the Fairfield Inn have, this elevator has had to have the pump replaced on it to be up to code with the other two hotels. It used to have a dry powered like Esco Dover pump on it, but then they turn it into a submersible pump. Okay. Oh, and there's a Holiday Inn right there. So we have the Otis, the Holiday Inn, then we have the Westinghouse at the Holiday Inn. And now I have, oh no. You know, I was really hoping to get parts from IKEA, but they're done with the modernization now. I don't know how they could have done that quick. It usually takes 4 to 5 months to do a mod. Because I was there in March. Usually they started in April. I think they started in April. That's 5 months. Well, 4 or 5 months it takes. So I think they either started in, yeah, I think they started in April with the modded IKEA. So, yeah. I am going to try to go to REI and Settlers Ridge at some point eventually. And I've been to the Block Northway. Of course, I've been there once. I've been to Passivant. So I've been to this place. I actually literally walked over there because I was walking outside from Saks off Fifth and I saw the place and I was walking up the steps and went in here. Went in too. I have not been to two McCandless, or I mean, basically, I haven't been to any of the McCandless centers. And I have no idea what those elevators used to be before they were modded by Industrial Commercial. Yes, I have been to the Passivant Hospital only once, and I'm going back there again next year, probably. That's all the elevators. Well, I found more elevators at the UPMC Passivant Hospital. But I didn't realize that there were two 400As as well. Somebody told me that they had two 400As there as well, but you can't get to them because they're in the surgery area. And you don't want to go in the surgery area because that's a really secure area. So we're not going to worry looking for those. Those 400As anyway. So you could ride the ones over in the medical building. Those are 400As, even though they used to be old Westinghouses. UPMC does all kinds of things to their elevators. We have the Fairfield Inn, which I haven't been to. Yeah, but I know it's right by UPMC Passivant. I may have seen it, but I'm not so sure, though. I am definitely going to the Courtyard by Marriott at some point this year or next year, and the Carnegie Science Center as well. I don't really know about this one. This just has a Schindler anyways, and it might be staff only. Evan, if you're watching this, is the staff only the one at Giant Eagle or not? Even if it is, I'm not even going to mess with it. Just yet. Because I know this is a boring Schindler 338 anyways. You could see those anytime. We had the PBG Science Pavilion. Of course, I haven't been there, but I really do want to go there, though. I don't really want to bother with this hotel right here. It's just a plain Holiday Inn Express. Same with this North Shore Garage. Maybe I'll try to go to a Pirates game in the future with a friend and I can ride these elevators here at PNC Park. Oh, yes. The next place I go to in Pittsburgh, the next time we go to Pittsburgh in November, because next month I might have plans for something else. In November, I do want to visit the Allegheny Hospital. With no doubt, I want to visit there. I know these elevators are being modernized, which I think they've already been modernized. I'm not so sure. I want to ride these elevators for sure at Allegheny Hospital. This is an old hospital. This is as old as the UPMC Presby. That's his brother. Did you guys know that? That UPMC Presby and Allegheny Hospital are related to each other. They have Westinghouse and Houghton, UPMC Presby in Montefiore. Oh, yeah, and they also got the Montgomery freight elevator. I want to thank Bob for telling me about that. The Schindler man telling me about the freight elevator in State Hall. It was last year, and I was like, wow. I knew they had another elevator there, and I went there back in June of 2017. I didn't find it. I was like, that was a Super Schindler 330A. That used to be a Westinghouse. Slam Schindler, because they modernized that one years ago. But why didn't I go? I was on them. Now, listen, here's what's funny. I was on the first floor of Scaife Hall back in January of 2017, but I didn't go any further than where the Scaife Hall tower elevators are. If I would have made one step further, I would have found that Montgomery freight elevator. What happened in July of 2018? Boom, I found that freight elevator. It was right there. I didn't even know it was Montgomery. And that's the only original elevator at UPMC Presby. Just remember that, guys. Only original elevator at UPMC Presby. The Scaife Hall elevators are being modernized at this point. And guess what? I'm IDGAC. But I do want to visit Allegheny Hospital, though, and check out the modded elevators and non-modded elevators, that sort of thing. I've never been in a hospital with Schindler Port, and I know a hospital that is getting Schindler Ports. Presby and Montefiore. I think those old Houghton cars that are in the Bank of Five are getting Schindler Port. And I think the tower elevators at Presby are getting Schindler Port as well. I have been to UPMC, and I've been to the Mohawk Alley Incline. And I made a correction there because those were Otis elevators, and we've improved it too. On December 3rd of 2016, I went to the UPMC Montefiore. And let me prove that those elevators are Otis. I'm just going to put UPMC. That's actually Presbyterian Montefiore now, in my case. Okay, new law. I mean, new thing. UPMC for Montefiore is now UPMC Presbyterian. Under a big renovation. Uh-oh. Are those east elevators going to live after the 5 buttons are modernized? Uh-oh. Hey, what's wrong? Ha. I wasn't on the right one. UPMC Presbyterian, December 3rd. Because on Instagram, there's no UPMC Montefiore. It's all there because UPMC Presbyterian is what the UPMC Montefiore. It's all combined together, basically. These elevators are being modernized, and hey, I wonder what this lobby looks like in 2018 at UPMC Scaife Hall. Let's see here. They renovated the building. I want to see what the lobby looks like now. I don't want you guys to see it too. I know what it looks like, but I want you guys to see it now. Because guess what? It got renovated. As you can see, they got new lights and everything here. Yeah. See? That's the before picture right there. And this is the after photo right here. And Paya did it, by the way. That's what they're doing. That's who did all the renovations at the Presby and Montefiore locations and all the painting and stuff like that. So these elevators are being modernized. Hey, stop right there. I want to see if they remove the lanterns on the 4th floor of Montefiore. I mean, of Scaife Hall, my bad, not Montefiore, Scaife Hall. Let's see if they remove the lanterns. If they remove the lanterns, then that could only mean one thing. Those elevators are being modernized. Not just the call stations, they are being modernized as well. This is like a science building, Scaife Hall, as you can see. Oh, this is the exterior of the building, and I think they have a new elevator here. Rest in peace, Schindler 330A. Wow, look at the theater. It's so cool. I like it. So UPMC Montefiore and Presby are being renovated at this point. So you can obviously tell that the elevators are being modernized too. If the building gets renovated, the elevators are being modernized. Same with the east elevator. So I better I better think about going to UPMC Montefiore again in December. The additional men will be there probably when I go there because they'll probably be working. I'll see if I can get something from the elevators. Don't be begging me, guys, for parts, please. They're just plain hot. Don't be begging me for parts. Those elevators are a part of my childhood. Yeah, they're still original, but they're being modernized right now. Well, original in that photo because they did it this last year. The renovation of Escape Hall. Modifier. UPMC. If you're watching this live stream, UPMC, is it Modifier with the UPMC Presby too? Oh, sorry. I didn't know I wasn't sharing my screen there. But this is what the building looks like right now. UPMC Escape Hall. I'll just show the lobby. I think it got cut off or something. I'm not so sure, but oh, here's my video. Yeah, here's my video. Also, we're on Carnegie Mellon's University campus too. Don't let it fool you. This is the one at the hospital in Oakland. See, that's what the new lobby looks like now at UPMC Presby. They built a wall. Still have the security desk, obviously, and there are the free elevators. They have this new addition too, so I assume they have a nice Schindler elevator in there. Probably free for the A. Haha. Or I don't know, maybe it's something generic. If it's generic, I don't care. Hospital Hall has been renovated. I know they're doing all kinds of things every day at hospitals and UPMC Presby and Montefiore. Every day they're doing something like painting, renovating, that sort of thing. Elevator modernization in this case. All right. Visitor elevators at UPMC Presby. There you go. Those of you who didn't think that they were Otis, or actually are Otis. See? There's Otis back there. All right. All right, so that's that. So, okay. Now let's move on to this one. This is the Labor Day deals we did for Labor Day. We have the good old airport. We love the airport, you know? You can get there now with the My Pit Pass. But you do this now. Listen, though. You do the same thing as you would do if you were going on a flight, but you go to a different security checkpoint. And after you're past that security checkpoint, you still get to ride that subway train too. All you have to do is go down an escalator or the elevator, which no one has ever seen before. And then you get right onto the train from the elevator. You just get right onto the train. This is in the landside terminal. And I think most of you, oh yeah, I got some bad news. Hey, for those of you who like the airport elevators in the landside terminal, you better enjoy them while you can, because they're talking about a big renovation to this place, about tearing down sections of this place and building a new landside terminal, demolish this one. So you better enjoy these elevators while you can. I'm going to enjoy them as much as I can. If anyone wants to meet up with me at the airport, just let me know. Send me a message. I'll meet up with you there, but it has to be next month, okay? It has to be next month. But please don't have a meetup with me if you think you're going to call the police, because I didn't do anything, basically, okay? Because we all know what happened to me at the Cathedral of Learning, right? The police came. There were 20 police officers. There was a SWAT team there, right? Literally. So please don't call the police please don't call the police when you're going to meet up with me, right? Or please don't tell anybody who will call the police if you live in Pittsburgh. I know somebody who would call the police. I know somebody who does live in Pittsburgh who would call the police if they know I was going to the airport. That's why I don't like to tell anybody when I'm going places, so we don't have to have any trouble. All right, come on. Okay, then we have the Senator John Heinz History Center. I'll be checking that out again. The Renaissance Hotel. It's now been modernized. 16 Penn Garage, 500 Penn Avenue, Wood Street, Clark Tower, Regional Enterprise Tower, Golf, Coppers, Town Place, Fairfield. I stayed in a Fairfield actually last night. Springfield and Mall at Robinson, and that's it. Now we have the Dumas and Charleston Elevator Association, which is the place we're working on for this month. We have the Holiday Inn Express, REI. We have the good old Century Free Mall with all the freight elevators. We have the zoo, which I am not planning on visiting anytime soon this year. We have the Sheraton. I've been there before. I have been to these places. I was actually at Allegheny Hospital when I was a baby, but I don't remember the elevators. So I may have ridden one, but I don't remember it though, because I was just a baby. So I have been to the Allegheny Hospital, but it's only been one time, and I don't remember it. I do want to visit this place sometime. I do want to visit this place. No, just kidding. I already visited it. I do want to visit the Children's Museum. I do want to revisit this building. I want to visit 2 Allegheny Center. I want to ride a Kone monospace so bad. I got to go to the David A. Squad. AC Hotel. I haven't been there yet. I've been to the Six and Penn Garage. I've been to the Town Place building. Those elevators are having a cab upgrade, actually, which is probably already done. City County building. I don't want to go in Union Trust building because y'all know what happened last time I went in there. Ended up at 525 William Penn Place. And this elevator's been modernized as well. Moving along, we got the back to school prep and Marvel's montage of all the elevators I rode in Charleston. At the top, there was only one elevator in downtown Charleston I thought that was the very best. Okay? And I'm not going to say anything bad about it, even though it was modernized. It was modernized back in 2015 because the fire marshal said they had to do it. I do not care. It is still a very nice elevator. I am so glad that they kept the cab original. They kept the wallpaper inside of it. I am so glad that they left the scissor gate on it. And I am so glad they left the paint on the outside original as well. Even though the light was replaced and some other things were replaced on it, including the fixtures and all that, there is only one elevator in downtown Charleston that I like the very best. And I am proud to say that the elevator of the downtown trip to Charleston, the elevator, I repeat, the elevator, oh, you weren't meant to see that, the elevator of the downtown trip to Charleston that I am presenting an award to is the elevator of the hour that I have been waiting for to ride on the trip for 3 days when I first got there. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the elevator of the Charleston trip to Dumas and Sons on King Street. It is the elevator of the downtown Charleston trip of the 2018 vacation. Congratulations, Dumas' elevator. Dumas, if you're watching this, your elevator won an award for being the best elevator of the downtown Charleston trip. You congratulate it tomorrow when you go into work, even though it's a service elevator. But there it is. This 100-year-old elevator still lives, but it's been, even though it was, despite it being modernized, it still has the original wallpaper inside of it. And the scissor gate and all that. So good job, Dumas. Good job. I should visit St. Elizabeth Hospital someday too. Yeah. That's the 4th floor right there. This is the 4th floor, Dumas. It's hot up here. There's no air conditioning, so I didn't stick around up there. Here's the elevator. It's brown. It's like a tannish color on all the other floors. Look at the wallpaper. Parrots and horses. Parrots and horses. I wish I could have a piece of this wallpaper. If I would have found a piece of the wallpaper lying on the floor, I would have took it and put it in my bedroom. Because this was a nice elevator, honestly. It was a winner. It was a winner of the Charleston trip to downtown. Oh, hey, I have another award too. Hey, you know, in 2 days, I would have been 1 month since I've been downtown Charleston. So I have another award too, folks. I have another award. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Francis Marion Hotel. I have another award too for the Charleston trip. Hey, there was one elevator in North Charleston. But let me show these first. So we got Dumas, we got Belk, we got this one closed. We got Francis Marion Hotel, Detroit Airport, and all this stuff. I will be visiting here next time I'm down in Charleston Harbor Resort and Marina. Mall at Robinson. And all this stuff. Up the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. This is the back of school elevator playlist. The one I had for August. So I have the Homewood Suites. I have the Hub Parking Deck and all this. Hampton Inn. Excuse me. But yeah, that's sad. So that's sad. Then we have the Charleston photos from the 2018 Charleston trip. Now there was one elevator in North Charleston I liked the best. And I hate to say this, but this elevator, there were two elevators actually that I liked the best in North Charleston. You know, I found so many good things while I was in North Charleston. I found a Homewood, I found a Best Western, I found a Staybridge Suites with a boring Schindler Free 30A, a High Place with a boring Schindler Free 30A, Comfort Suites to Schindler 3300. In a mall. In a mall. But there is only one elevator, two elevators in North Charleston that I thought were the best yet. And those elevators I presented to them are none other than the two old Dovers themselves, the DoubleTree with the formerly Ramada Hotel, 7401 Northwoods Boulevard. Those two Dovers are the two elevators of the North Charleston trip. So congratulations to those two. We have this elevator. We have the project elevator. So I want to congratulate those two elevators. You may have been modernized. I mean, you may have had a Cavalry model when it became a DoubleTree, but I'm still pleased to say that you two are the North Charleston elevators of the trip. Congratulations. Now let's see what I did on this day. I don't know my future plans are, but this is what I did on this day. Last month, I went to all these hotels in North Charleston. I honestly thought that I would never get to go on a trip like this. You guys know that. I never thought I'd get to go on a trip like this. You guys know what I mean? It's been 16 years since I've actually left Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. And this is the very first time that I was out of there. And in another state. I was in South Carolina. Hey, Ryan, why didn't you walk behind that Schindler Free 30A when you were in Isle of Palms? You might have found something really interesting and epic. Next time. There'll be a next time, dears. There'll be a next time. It was a U.S. elevator from the 90s. But instead, I had to find a Schindler and a Concorde. Don't worry, this next time. This is Mount Pleasant right here. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Mount Pleasant SC before. It's right by Isle of Palms and Charleston. And Goose Creek. Not by Somerville, though. I think it's by Somerville, too, yeah. Now, let's see if I actually visited Goose Creek while I was in Charleston. Goose Creek. There's Goose Creek. I actually flew over it on the way home. So I had a good deal. Okay, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant actually has a Belk. Have you guys ever been to it before? Mount Pleasant, they have a Belk, and I think it's only one floor, though. We have a Nordstrom Rack. We went to the beach. This is a beach right here in Isle of Palms. Now, let me ask you guys something really funny. What if I walked from the DoubleTree in Charleston, the DoubleTree, Northwoods Boulevard, to the beach? Okay, so it takes 28 minutes to get to the DoubleTree from Isle of Palms. What if I walked there? It would take about 7 hours to walk to the beach from the DoubleTree, and that would be very risky if I walked to the DoubleTree from the Isle of Palms. There's so much traffic, in Charleston. You know what I mean? It's a big place. It's really popular, Now I'm gonna go ahead and reset it. Ending the stream.